Alright, Stone. Listen, my dear son, I tried my level best, but Maria didn't eat anything, and also, she didn't took her medicine. You tell me now, what should I do?
Oh no, Mama, you tell me what should I do in this whole matter now. From past few months, I'm always making her understand to leave this and move on. Life didn't end up here. But, this all of no use. Maria don't listens to anybody. What more can be done now?
Stone, how this will go on? I'm so sick of this now. I always used to make her understand leave your past and live in the present. But, she give me no response, only she saw old photos of Theo, and read his messages and started crying.
Mama, these all the rich wealthy people are same. They play with the emotions of others, just use them like a tissue paper. They have no concern about people like us.
Well, Stone, I don't know which type of brother you are. Why don't you unveil that Theo, in front of your Madam Freya? Tell her about him, that from many years he is making fool to your sister Maria. And how he spoiled her life. How he trapped Maria, and make her so fool that he will marry her, promised with her to make her his bride. And married with Freya Madam. And before his wedding day, 3 days before, Theo texted her, I can't marry with you, Maria, I'm so sorry. My family doesn't want it. Why don't you tell her this truth about her husband Theo, Jacob? He is such a fraud. Why don't you show your madam Theo's messages? He gave us so much pain. And we are still facing it. This Jacob family is so bad, and cruel. They all make my daughter mad.
Mama, please relax. Don't you know this? Jacob and Max, both are the very big mafia of this industry. And Jacob is also a mobster. I can't do this, Mama. They can do anything bad with us. You see, 24/7 he is surrounded by his guards and have so much high security. These big fat people have no heart. I don't know how many enemies he have. If I do the same, you are asking me to do so. Then, Mama, you will have to bear my loss. He can murder me by any chance. He can do much harm to you and my sisters as well. I'm not in this position at all. I'm only one man here. They are very high-fee people. We have nothing at our back, Mama. I used to work for Madame Freya. She will not listen any single word against her husband. She loves Theo so very much. She will fire me from my job. Then just tell me how I will run this house, Mama. How I will be able to handle the expenses? My papa also left me alone here in this world. If anything bad happened with me, then who will take care of you, Maria and Sarah? If I say any word about Theo and Jacob, then they will kill me for sure. Mama, we're average people. Just try to forget this as a bad dream. We can't fight with them at all.
Yes, Stone, you're right, my son. I also think this all sometimes, but when I saw Maria and her condition, I burst into tears. Well, we can't take our revenge from these people, you're right, they are the monster of this world. And I can't let anything bad happen with you, my son. You are my only support system, Stone.
My dear wife Freya, why you make breakfast for me? See, there are so many servants here. Then why you do this, darling? I can't see you working in this hot place.
I love doing for you, my darling Theo. It's because I love you so very much. And I want you eat everything well cooked by me only.
Yes, you make delicious food. You are so multi-talented woman, Freya. Well, now I have to go for my office.
And yes, I forgot to congratulate you, my hubby. Last night, I saw your press conference on my cell phone. It was so awesome. Wish you good luck for the new sugar mill. When you are setting it up. Well, if you need any kind of help from me, then please let me know, darling. And Dad have so much experience in the sugar mills. He will also help you a lot in this.
Thank you so much, my love. And yes, I know your daddy and my father-in-law is a very loving and helping person. If I need his help, I'll let you know, sweetheart. And we are just started our work for this factory, Freya.
That is so good, Theo. Well, I'll go to Mom's place for some time, then I will directly go from there to my boutique. Mom called me and asked me to come, as she is missing me a lot.
Okay, love, take care, bye.
Okay, take care, bye.
My love, my beautiful daughter Freya. I was missing you so much. You have no time for me now.
Oh no, Mom. It's not like that. I also missed you very much. But I don't know how time flies with my Theo. He loves me so very much. He is the perfect man for me, Mama. He is so loving and caring. While I'm with him, I don't get to miss anyone.
No doubt, Freya. Theo is really a gentleman. He is so loving and caring, you're right. Well, tell me this, when I'm becoming a grandmother. I need to see my grandchildren soon, Freya.
Mom, you will be soon a granny, don't worry. By the end of this year maybe.
Wow, that is so great to hear, Freya. Well, your dad and I was listening to the press conference of Theo. We are so glad he is footing himself in this industry. Your dad was saying, it's a good initiative, to set up a sugar factory of Jacob's. He said, he will help Theo, in this business. Ask him not to worry about it at all. He'll also call him today for the congratulations.
Thank you so much, Mom. And yes, I also saw him on TV and listened his conference. Mine Theo is looking like a hero, Mom. Isn't it?
Yes, you both are so lucky to have each other. Be blessed always, Freya and Theo. Well, yes, I forget to give you a good news, Freya. I also have a good news for you, sweetie.
Wow, what is that, Mama? Please tell me.
Your dad is also expanding his business. He is also setting up a new big vehicle factory and a cooking oil factory. And guess what, Freya? You and Theo both will do the honors to do the inauguration. Max said the chief guest will be Theo and Freya. And one more thing, he will set up these both factories on your and your husband's name, Theo and Freya PVT Limited. Isn't this great, Freya? But I said to him, he must ask from Theo, as Jacob, do you mind it? He will say, this business belongs to Max, then why he is registering it on my son Theo's and his wife's name? Because, we have shifted you separately in your new bungalow. Jacob didn't said a single word to us. It's because, he also loves you and Theo so very much. But, this is a business thing, you know, Freya, therefore I stopped your father by doing this. I don't want any kind of mess in between you and Theo, and not even in the family of your in-laws. So I said, to Max, Freya is our daughter, we can name anything in her name. But it's not suitable for doing in the name of Theo. I did it right, Freya. I asked Max, he handle his business by himself, don't burdenize Theo at all.
Yes, Mom, you did it so right. You never done anything wrong, Mom. You are a genius lady. And Dad should named it in his own name. It's better.
Yes, Freya, and you both will come for sure. For the inauguration of our new projects of cooking oil factory and vehicle factory.
Of course, Mom, we will surely come. It's a very good news.
That's great, Freya. Your dad will love this. And yes, first you have to confirm this all from Theo, that he has time for us to come for the inauguration. Then after that I'll tell your father. We are of view that every single family in our country use the good cars and other vehicles. It should be in the budget of a middleman, and also the cooking oil has so high rate right now. We want to provide the quality in a low budget. Well, you will confirm me about Theo, then your father will give a press release in this matter. That Theo, Jacob and Freya Max will do the honors of the inaugurations of our new projects.
It's a very kind and humble plan, Mom, I like it. And ask Dad to disclose this to media, no issuing that, we both will come.
But Freya, make sure to confirm this from Theo, is he able to attend it or not?
Oh no, Mom. Don't you worry about this, just consider me as Theo. He always do what I asked him to so. He never denied to me for anything. So chill, and we will be there for you and Dad.
Wow, Freya, wow. That's like my girl. Well, I will give this big good news to your dad. He will be overjoyed to hear this. And then, he'll break this news into the media cell.
Welcome to the Hard Talks show. I'm your favorite host, Henry. Today we have the biggest business tycoon of this media group, owner of this media cell, and father of sugar industry. Let's welcome, well-known man, Honorable Sir, the Max. Hello Mr. Max, how are you? Thank you for being here us, and giving us your precious time. Sir, public wants to know more about you, our public loves you so much. Every single man of this country loves you, wants to see you all the time. Public used to call you as their guardian. You did so much for the poor in this country. You always tried to provide the basic utilities to the poor people who can't afford it. You fed them by your own. This is a great thing, sir. Thank you so much, Mr. Henry, for having me here. And yes, no doubt in this at all. I always wants to work for the poor and middle class people of this country. I even didn't sleep at night, just to do more and more for the betterment of my country and my people, who can't afford the basic necessities in their lives. You see, I have plenty of wealth, which is of no such use. My daughter is happily married and we are only 2 people at house. Me and my wife. So we want to use this money for our poor public. Well done, sir, and hats off to you. No one else here think this much for the poor people, as you do. Well, sir, what is your new ideas and steps for the betterment of this country and its people? How you'll do that? Yes, on my own, I've taken the first step in this regard. A family whose earning is 3,000, they will get bonus. I've arranged some stalls, where they can purchase 3 kilograms sugar and get 1 kilogram free of cost. Secondly, I've decided, many of people, about 47% of public, have no transport facility. I want to provide them some liberty and let them buy the cars for themselves and for their family in a low budget, on easy installments and very cheap. I don't know why this happened into our country. Cars are getting expensive day by day, so that not an average guy man can afford it. So I plan to set up a vehicle factory, where I'll manufacture the cars in the budget-friendly approach, so that 80 to 90% of the population can afford a car. Thirdly, I'm setting up a cooking oil factory as well. As we all know, cooking oil is very expensive in the international market as well. So as we planned, we will use our own resources. We will produce a good quality of oil, but also within the budget. And also we will offer some promotion too. Like if you buy 3 packs of cooking oil, then 1 pack is free. Soon, you will see. I'm inaugurating these both industries. And yes, the chief guests for this inauguration are my dear son-in-law, Mr. Theo Jacob Mason, and of course my dear daughter, Miss Freya Max. They both will do the honors to cut the ribbon of these industries. We both, the business tycoon families, the Jacob Mason and the Max, both are only think about poor people and for the betterment of this country. As you see, Mr. Henry, yesterday my son-in-law announces about his new setup for the sugar mill. This is only because we both want to invest for the country and for its people only. Very well said, sir. We are as a nation have so much respect for you and Jacobs. You both businessmen, doing all this for the poor public. We really appreciate it, Mr. Max. This is so amazing. Thank you so much. Hoping for the best. Thank you for your precious time, sir. Well, my dear audience, we will meet again on next Thursday, with a new guest with new ideas and news. Till then, take care, bye. Sir Max, this was the exact interview you asked for. Are the questions were right? Yes, well done, my boy. It was the same I planned for. But now, you have to break this news on every single channel. Everywhere I want to see this news only. Theo Jacob Mason is going to inaugurate Max's new cooking oil and vehicle factory. Done, sir. Jacob will not sleep tonight, nor he gonna be eating something.
Edward, what is this all going on? What is this all about? That idiot Max, talking so nonsense on every TV channel. That Theo Jacob will inaugurate his 2 new projects, a vehicle factory and cooking oil factory. Will you answer me for this, please?
Isla, I have no information about this all. In the morning Theo didn't discuss this with me, nor he got any call. Otherwise, he told me everything. I have no idea about this.
Oh no. No, Edward. I don't want to hear anything like this. Why you are living at that bungalow? There is a big reason behind it. You have to observe every happening there. You are at Theo's new house for a reason. You have to take control of that place. Do you have any idea, if Max inaugurate those factories from Theo, then what a mess is gonna happen here? My brother, Jacob, will pray to it. His business of vehicles and cooking oil will be totally destroyed. Do you hear the policies of that old Max? This is all planned before, I can bet on this. This interview was also planned. Do you know, Max got into the good books of the public. Every single person is only appreciating him and his policies. Edward, wake up. Can't you see, we just get against his sugar industry and he attacked on 2 major businesses of ours. Is this your check and balance, Mr. Edward? You are only in honeymoon making with me. On to get married with me. That little boy Theo, you can't even control him. Wow. It's been only a month, and that girl Freya, control over Theo, and you were here with him from 35 years. Now who will answer to Jacob? He'll not spare this at all. You know him so well, Edward. You can't do this little thing, and you will set up sugar mill for me at Railway Road. That silly girl Freya, take full control on Theo, and now she is using him for his father. You are such a loser, Edward. Don't you dare to come to me, into my bed, until you took full control on these new lovebird couple, and set up my sugar factory at Railway Road. Got you?
Isla. My love. Please relax, Isla. Give me some time, please. Let me do something for this. Please don't be angry with me.
Look, Edward, you have no other way. Make it possible on any cost. I don't know anything now. Just you have to do this. Theo will not go for the inauguration of Max's new factories. You let this not happen at all. Then, Max will get insulted in front of everyone. Then I will feel myself at peace only.
Okay, I will do that. Don't worry, please.
Now, I just need your so-called progress, Edward, that's it.
Edward, good you are here, man. I was also coming to see you. What is this, Alhan? How it can be possible? You worked for me, I pay you as much as asked for. Then, why didn't you give me this big news? This is the hot cake. Theo Jacob is going to inaugurate the Max's new 2 factories. Wow, Edward, wow. The whole world know this, but you didn't bother to inform me. This is why I pay you. This news is breaked by Max's channels, and they are getting so much high rating now, and my channel is still in low fame. This is not done, Mr. Edward.
Mr. Anderson, we are not aware of this news at all. Just Max on TV came and broke this to all. Theo didn't discuss this matter with me at all. If he did so, then it would be the headline of your news channel instead.
Well, Mr. Edward. What I only want, every single news of these families on my channel's screens. Because, public wants to see them, they are the hot topics of today's worldly news. Their birthday parties, get-togethers, weddings, parties, everything. Public wants to see. And what I want is, I will be the only one who break all the news about the Jacobs and the Max. From next time, please be careful.
So sorry for that, Mr. Anderson. Next time it won't happen.
Now your punishment is, you have to give me my payment back. Or do one thing instead. You have to make up Theo's mind to reject the invitation of the inauguration, then it will be the biggest and hottest news of this week. I will break this news first from my channel. Oh wow, then all the audience and rating will be on my channels.
You are right, I will do the same, don't worry.
Good, Edward, you have to make this thing happen, then I will air this news on my channel.
Alright, sir.
You have time until tomorrow's evening. I will have to break this news in the 8 p.m. bulletin news.
Okay, sure, sir. Sir Theo, are you free to go now? I have to drop you at your home, then I have to go to Mason Mansion. Sir Jacob want to see me. Yes, Edward, I was also waiting for you from so long. I was just watching Uncle Mac's interview, you see. He is so kind-hearted man. He thinks so good about the poor people of this country. You know, he is setting up 2 more new factories of cooking oil and vehicles, and also offering very good offers with that. Moreover to this, he wants me to inaugurate these factories with Freya. I mean seriously, he thinks so much about me as well. He gave me so much respect on the public forums. I have no idea of this at all. I was shocked to listen this all. He is a true gentleman. Well, let's go for the home. My wife must be waiting for me. Yes, Sir Theo, we must go home now. I was so happy to listen, without asking me and giving this into my notice. He wants me to do the honor of inauguration. Wow. So happy for that. Edward, you also come along with us. He will like it then. Okay, sir.
Edward, do you have answer of today's interview of Max? Did we reside you there for this, hon? What you are doing there, Edward? Did you saw the interview of Max today? It's a big slap on my face. You said to me, you will control over on Freya and Theo, and will slowly get all the business under our name. But what you had just done, Edward? It's so shameful, man.
Sir Jacob, actually.
Oh, shut up. I said, just shut up. Keep your mouth close. We just raised a single step against him, and that Max, he raised 2 more steps. He is far away from us, Edward. Where you was all this time? Where are your so-called plannings and strategies? Do you have any idea, if Theo went there for the inauguration, what will happen next? This whole the Oliver Mason empire will be devastated, Edward. We, and all the businesses, will get down and down only.
Sir Jacob, I was not aware of this all, not even Sir Theo himself. And I'm telling you, Sir Theo Jacob will not go there. Don't worry.
What did you just said, Edward? Come again. I didn't hear it properly.
I said, Sir Jacob, Theo will not go for the inauguration. He will refuse Max, by himself.
How come? Tell me in detail, Edward. Well, it seems a good trick. Let's see how it works.
Sir, 100% this will surely work. You just wait and watch. Sir Theo, sorry if I disrupt you at this time. But I need to talk with you urgent. Yes, Edward, what it is? Sir Theo, are you going to Max's inauguration? If yes, then may I have the permission to wear a suit? You are damn funny, Edward. I was scared. That what you are going to talk about? You are just like our family member. We never consider you our driver. You are just like a brother to us. You are my boss, so it was necessary to take your permission. I said you are my big brother, not a driver. Now go and sleep. It's very late now, and if you want any of my suit, then you can take it. No issue. What we both were talking about?
I was just saying, Theo. If we had a daughter first, then you will name her. Or if we had a son, then I will name him. Okay, it's done then, Theo?
Yes, done.
Theo, you know I want my children to be like you. Because, you are so loving and caring man. You have such a kind big heart.
Well, I want them to be like my Freya. I want the same nose, same lips, and same hands. I want them to be your ditto copy, Freya. Because, I love you so much.
I love you so much, Theo. I feel so lucky to be your wife. You are the man I know.
I love you 1, 2, 3, 4.
Hello guys, this is me Syed Mohsin Raza from Naja Cartoons and thanks for supporting my channel, and I must request to you Please continue your support to Naja Cartoon and keep subscribe, like, share my channel. Thank you.